we are really happy about it. I think we needed it, and the way it happened as well in the last minute, it's always confidence booster when you get that last minute winner. I don't think we deserved to win it that game like that way. I think we should have seen it out earlier. I think we had plenty of chances to do that, but we were unlucky with the red card. Obviously, that changed a little bit the game, but I think we controlled it and we deserved the win.
So what do you think that result does for things going forward, not just with the cup tie, which is a huge game, but then next week with Celtic?
Yeah, obviously it's very important. I mean, for us, we haven't won for a couple of games, so we knew we needed that, and to get it that way was really good for us. And now we have to kick on from here.
There's still a state of flux at the moment. There's no permanent manager. We're waiting on an announcement, and we're waiting on an announcement for a director of football as well. How much uncertainty is that creating from the players' point of view?
Well, nothing changes. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 11 against 11 in every game, and we have to just focus on the next game and win it. I mean, this is a massive football club, and we have the players. The only focus has to be on the 3 points and on the cup game to get to the semi-final.
John, are the players pleased for Graham Murty as well, because obviously it's a very difficult position for him to come in, and then he gets his first league win?
Yeah, of course, it's massive, and for him, he's put a lot of effort in the other games as well, and he's really helped us, and for us to give him that first league win, so it's really important for us as well.
Just on the permanent managerial front, it looks like an appointment could be made next week. Does that excite the players?
Yeah, of course. At the minute, we're just thinking about the cup tie on Saturday, and then whatever happens will happen. It's not for us to talk about really, because we're just focused on the cup game.
Presumably you've worked at clubs that have got a model of director of football head coach before?
Yeah.
It's quite common in Europe, but less so here. How do you think it works?
Don't really know, because I haven't really I've worked under that, but I haven't really had an opinion on players or anything. It's not really my area. I mean, that's not for me to really talk about. I mean, I don't really know, because I haven't worked in an environment up there. So
you're obviously just here until the end of the season, but do you think it could help greatly as Rangers look ahead to next season by getting a guy in possibly next week, as he can build over the next 2-3 months?
Yeah, of course. It's if he has like till the end of the season to work with the players and then kick on next season, it'll be great for the club.
How do you feel you've settled in?
Well, it's been tough for me, obviously, coming in with everything that happened with the manager, but I think I've settled down all right. The last couple of games I've played in a different position that I'm used to, but if the manager asks me to do that, I'll do it and try and help the team the most as I can in that position.
Have you found the standard here in Scotland tougher than perhaps you expected?
Not tougher than I expected. No, I knew it was going to be tough. I knew I would need a few games to get match fit, and I think every game that I've played, I felt better physically, so that's really helped me as well. And I just think now in this new position, just getting used to it and trying to help the team. I think the win yesterday really helps me as well personally, for my confidence as well.
Do you think that the fans, there's more to come from you? The fans have got more to see from you in that sense?
Yeah, I hope so. I really always, when I step on a football pitch, I always hope there's more to come from myself as well. I demand a lot from myself, and really critical as well from myself. I know I should have scored in the last couple of games. It hasn't fallen for me, but it's good that I'm getting into those positions, and I'll try to do better next time.
When we speak to Graham when he's in here, he seems a nice guy, a friendly guy, but when results are down, it needs somebody to come in and perhaps kick up the backside sort of thing. Has Graham got that about him? Has he got that steely edge to him?
I think he does. I mean, he's worked. It's a difficult situation for him, but he's come in. He's tried to do his work, and I think it's the players have really bought into that, and the win yesterday shows that.
Is he somebody that if a new manager doesn't come in time for the Old Firm game, that you think he could take you through into a game?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, he's done a good job so far. The results haven't come our way that much, but I think game at Inverness we should have won. Game yesterday we did win, so I think we have to kick on from there.
How important do you think the Hamilton game is in the Cup? Looking forward to, because you're in third now.
Yeah, I think it's massive. I mean, it's a chance for us to win some silverware, and we know that, and we know that this club has to get to every final and as high as possible in the league. So we're really looking forward to that game.
And people have maybe questioned the player mentality, looking at the couple of league games before this one. What do you think scoring a last minute winner like you did, managing to grind out a result, does for the team?
It's really positive. I mean, the team needed a night like yesterday. I think results haven't come our way lately, but that last minute win, is always important for the confidence.
A lot of fans will be disappointed with the way the season's gone, given how far Celtic are in front, how far Aberdeen in front. But you think a cup run, getting to the final, perhaps winning it, that could salvage this season for you guys?
I think it's first season back in the top tier. It was always going to be different, but I mean, the team's doing all right. I think we have to keep working hard to get results in the league and get as high as possible. And of course, the cup is massive. I mean, the team knows the last season was an opportunity to win it, and this season we all think it's possible, and we're all going to work hard for it.
It's a disappointment of last season is what happened in the final, the way it happened. Has that been mentioned to you? I mean,
well, I've heard about it, yeah, and it's just gonna have to give us more confidence to go and do it this season.
John Vile, did you play under Gary Rowett at Birmingham? What was he like as a manager?
He's a great manager. I really enjoyed my time with him. I really learnt a lot from him, and it was a great season for me at Birmingham. Yeah.
By all accounts, he was in the running, or maybe still in the running for this job at Rangers. So you surprised with that link?
Not really. I think he's a great manager. I think he's going to be named for every job that comes around. But I mean, I really enjoyed my season with him, and I really wish him the best.
What is it? Is it just his style of football, his methods that?
Well, it's just because I went alone. I got really loads of games. I was feeling important in the team, and he gave me that confidence to grow as a player. And when you go out on loan, it's always good to have a manager that really gives you that confidence, and he did that, and he really treated me well, the staff as well, and everything's made me feel welcome in the team. So I really enjoyed that season. Yeah.
How does the stature of Birmingham as a club compared to Rangers, and if you were to make that transition?
I mean, I'm not here to talk who's going to be the next manager, really. I'm just here to, that's for the board to say, and I'm just here to focus on the cup game.